Oh. Oh, hey there.
What's up? Yeah! Come on, guys. Yeah!
Wow. Rough crowd, am I right?
Get it?
You know, a reference to today's video, working with animals. I never really planned on telling this story, but I've had a couple of friends suggest it to me, my mom, and I thought, hey, why not? It might be a story of failure, but it might be a good opportunity to turn something disappointing into something positive. Just wanted to quickly let you guys know that the JellyJess Patreon has been updated, and if you want to become a Wobbly Boy as seen on the title screen here, that reward is available on literally all tier levels. There's also an exclusive shirt design over there now on the highest tier, which has the Wobbly Bois, aka you, on it. I really like the way it turned out, so if you're interested, link is in the description. Working with animals. You're probably thinking, oh, this must be about Jess telling us work stories that involve animals. Cute. Meow. And the answer is no, not today. Maybe in the future, but not today. But the title isn't clickbait. Technically, I did work with animals, just in a different way. I shoved a camera in their faces and made them movie stars. I had a group of doggo actors and actresses. Oh, and also one cat. Meow. Before I go any further, I should probably give some context about why I was filming these intelligent creatures. Near where I live, there's a local film festival that is held every year, created to encourage the local residents to get creative and produce their own short films. And of course, there's a winner at the end of it all, and they get a really enticing prize. $1. I was laying on the lounge scrolling through Facebook and came across this post saying that they were open for entries. As soon as I saw it, I knew I had to create something because last year I didn't get the chance to due to school and exams. This year's competition was a little different though. Usually there's a theme to stick to and the deadline lasts several months. But this year's had no theme, and it had to be submitted in just 1 month. It's okay, I can make something good in a month. It's okay. At first, I struggled to come up with an idea. I knew I wanted to do something short and simple, but also something that no one else would do, because I am so unique. I asked myself, what is something that I really love? I should make my film about something that makes me happy. I sat there and thought for a while, and the first thing that popped into my head was exactly what I was waiting for.
Dogs, 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 dogs.
They make me happy. I could create a story about dogs, with the dogs as the cast. I'm so excited! I don't have any dogs. I went on the hunt for my cast and honestly, it didn't take too long. I was lucky enough to know someone with 5 doggos, and they were super excited to help out with the film. I also managed to get a few other dog owners together as well, which really helped out. Let me quickly introduce you to the gang. First up, we have Crouton and Fig, 2 loving, tiny chihuahuas that go insane for food. Crouton can get feisty if someone is in her way, and Fig loves to steal attention and affection. As you can imagine, this causes some tension between the pair. Next, we have Heck the Deerhound. He's very uncoordinated, but he is a 10 out of 10. Then we have Niger the Staffy, named after the famous skater. He manages to smack his head into everything, and he has a super impressive hidden talent, which will be revealed later. This is Buddy and Boo, 2 cavoodles that are inseparable. They are super cuddly and loving, and they will do anything to get to your face to lick you. Next up, we have Mav. I don't really know what he is because he's a rescue dog, but he is super energetic and he has an eye for ripping washing off the clothesline. I mentioned earlier that there was a random cat and his name is Charlie.
He is a chunky boy!
His pastimes involve eating grass and spewing it up 2 minutes later. This was my filming gang. I was ready to go. I'm ready to go. Ho ho. Oh. But not really. I knew I wanted to film the dogs, but that was all I had. I couldn't just film the dogs sitting there doing nothing because that would be so boring. I don't want to go into heaps of detail about the storyline because I may or may not be showing you guys the film at the end of the video. But I decided to go with the concept of expectation versus reality with dogs. Yep. So basically, I wanted to show a situation from a dog's perspective and then show it again, but in reality. I knew coming into this, it was a pretty ambitious idea to get done within a month, while also juggling multiple other responsibilities, but I was set on it. I decided to make the expectation scenes using cute little dog doodles too, so it wasn't just a bunch of dog footage the whole way through. But Jess, didn't you say you only had a month to do this whole thing? Did you ever think that drawing these doodles might take a lot of time to do? Okay, yes, it did take a lot of time, but I was committed. Also, did you really just say cute little dog doodles? Anyway, I created each doggo's design in doodle form and got to work. I made so many copies of the same thing. I did a total of 106 drawings for this film, and some of them didn't even get used in the final product. Over the next 2 weeks, I filmed the real life animals and my doodle versions. It was an exhausting, time-consuming process. By the way, I totally understand if you don't get the idea yet. Nobody did. I would try and describe it to some of my friends and family, and they would just stare at me like this. Okay. I don't know how many times I had to re-explain the concept to my mum. Mum, I have told you for the 28th time that it is about dogs. But why are you filming the paper? The film was starting to come together and I was pretty happy with how it was looking. Editing the project took just as long as filming it, but once it was done, everything was okay. Except it wasn't, because apparently Australian internet can't handle a small MP4 file being uploaded to a website. Fix yourself. Please and thank you. Okay, now fast forward a bit. It was getting pretty close to the date of the festival itself, which is the day the films would be shown on a big screen in front of everyone. I was pretty excited for this. I invited some friends and family, and even Crouton the Chihuahua was planning to be there. Then I got this email the day before the festival. Oh, I didn't get in. So it turns out this local film festival had secretly transformed into something much bigger. Entries were submitted from all over Australia, apparently over 100 entries in total. I was competing with films that had high budgets, film crews, and months of work put into them. How was that ever going to work? Me? And my film about dogs? I definitely knew I wasn't on their level, but I had put so much effort into my film and getting it done on time, but yeah, I was defeated. I guess that's how competitions work, huh? It was super embarrassing that they only told me about this the day before the event. I had to break the news to my friends and rearrange plans. I still ended up showing them the film, and honestly, their responses were super nice. I guess the moral here is that if there is something you have created or something you are really passionate about, honestly, never give up with getting it done or putting yourself out there. There might be times where you get knocked down, but I've learned that there are other ways to accomplish the same thing. So, with that being said, I would like to show you guys my film called For the Love of Dog. I hope you guys like it. For the Love of Dog. Skateboarding. Bath time. Having a nightmare. Intimidation. High five. High five? High five? Squeaky toy. Eating food. Passing on.